Check out my new SIG! Check out my new Hi-Power! Check out my new 1911!
How's it going there, YouTube? The Hippie Gunner here, and today I bring a Arcus DA or DAC onto the table. Today I have the Arcus DAC. It stands for the compact version. It is the more carryable version. Now I say more carryable because this gun is just as heavy as the original, and it goes down to a 4-inch barrel and you're losing 2 in capacity. The original has a 15 round magazine and the compact version has a 13 round magazine. The original DA has a 4.7 inch barrel, this one has a 4-inch barrel, things of that nature. Now this gun is a Bulgarian import and it is made by Arcus, and you can see it has rubberized grips here with fingerprints, but I don't really care for those. Anyway, it's from Bulgaria. It's what the police carry. Specifically on Wikipedia, it says the Bulgarian Special Forces uses the Arcus 98 DA. Which is again the original version of this, but this is basically a modernized version of the Browning Hi-Power, and it is imported from Bulgaria. It's very well constructed, decent quality to high quality. There's nothing wrong with this gun, it's just not your highest quality as far as the finishes go. There are some mill marks on the inside, and we'll get to that later, but for now it is very, very affordable, and that's the point. Affordable, and you get a great gun for the price. Simple action, single action, double action, nothing much more than that. Decent trigger, we'll go over that later. What it comes with is 2 magazines, the gun obviously, a chamber flag, and a cleaning rod. I'm not quite sure how to use this, besides it is basically a screwdriver to take the grips off. Let's disassemble it and see what we're looking at. Now I made speed this portion up because disassembly is fairly straightforward. It is like many other handguns.
So you take the slide and you bring it all the way back. I like to use the thumb safety to put it up into place. And then you go on the back here and you press this out. You just gotta get your finger in there. Sometimes it's hard, but it pops out to right about there. And you're able to take this middle part out. And then hold the slide because the spring tension will want to bring it forward, but you drop the safety, hold it, and it comes right out. There you go. You have your lower. And you have your upper. The upper spring pops out right like that. And so does your 4-inch barrel. And that is how you disassemble the Arcus 98 DAC. Fairly straightforward.
Testing out the features on this gun, you want to make sure that you're safe. So here we go. Chamber is clear. Everything's good to go there. So first off, to lock the slide back in the rear position, you need the magazine in. Now this is finicky whenever you're doing it without rounds. So that's why I had to manually put it there. This is what I've discovered with this firearm. It does not always slide back and lock into place. However, when firing, I have not had a single issue, and I've put about 5 magazines through it so far. I'm no longer an expert. I'm not an expert on this firearm, but I do know how it works and how it functions. So even when you take the magazine out, sometimes the slide will come forward. It's not always guaranteed, but let's get on to other features. So this gun is a double action, single action. Right now it is single action. Let's flip it up into double action. So double action trigger pull is horrendous, horrible, creepy, spongy, just nothing but horrible. Alright, then you have your safety here, which does not go up, but you bring it to half cock. You have your safety, goes up, down. Right now it is on half cock. You can bring it down into single action. The single action trigger pull is pretty good. There's very little creep, and it's pretty light, probably around 5 pounds. That's what I'm guessing right there. Without an actual pull test, I cannot guarantee you that. But the double action, just don't even bother. It's super heavy. You're not gonna pull off an accurate shot. That's emergencies only, right? So you bring it up into single action, and then you have your controlled pull. Now, half cock and the thumb safety on the side, that's the safest way to leave this gun as far as I understand, and it's also the only safeties that you have. Everything else is pretty straightforward and pretty old, archaic ideas, but they work. They frickin' work. Alright, as far as the sights go on this gun, let's aim at Mr. Moose here. You have your typical 3-dot sights, adjustable left and right on both the rear and the front. But other than that, they're pretty freaking basic. That's comm block countries for you. But this gun looks wicked cool from the side, especially at certain angles. It almost looks like a 1911, almost looks like a Hi-Power. Let's talk about the grips themselves. I do plan on replacing these. There are Marshall grips online that I saw. He produces some wooden grips on here that look pretty dang cool. I'm probably going to get wood grips for this gun just because it's my first handgun I've ever bought, and you can see kind of the machining marks a little bit, but for the most part it's not too bad. It really is a good gun, you guys. I can't say anything bad about it until something breaks, honestly, because it's fired flawlessly and it's nice and budget, and it seems really good quality. I can't really say really high quality. I've held really high quality guns. This is not it. But as far as your typical run-of-the-mill military style goes, this is not from the 60s. This hasn't been stored in a locker forever. It's a relatively modern gun, and it will serve your purpose well. I'm loving it so far in my life. It is a very good one to add onto the collection. I plan on doing something with it, as far as a Duracoat or something, because the finish on here isn't great. I'd say the finish on here and just lack of functionality with most modern firearms is the drawbacks to this gun. But other than that, you are 100% set. It feels comfortable, it looks good, and it works. I mean, what more do you want? Besides cheap, which it is. So there you go. Not too bad. Let's go out and shoot it. We're shooting at 10 yards. Got nothing but Tula ammo here. The cheapest stuff to run in a comm block country gun.
Alright, so that was weird. Not very good.
Alright, so that was my first shot. This was my second shot. I was aiming here, and then these grouped down here. With the worst ammo and a cheap gun, I mean, that's acceptable. That's not. And then that's acceptable. That's not. Kind of disappointed. Still gonna back up to 25, see what it does. Oh yeah, stacked them. Tried to do that. No, I didn't. But we have 2 more shots, 3 more shots, 4 more shots, and the 5th one might have landed somewhere in here. I'm not quite sure. However, that was 25 yards, and honestly, the group didn't open up very much. So I think it's the ammo in combination with the pistol, not so much the pistol itself. But it is the cheapest ammo, and that's probably all I'm gonna shoot out of it, so yeah. Alright, so I'm going to try the accuracy with a different round. I went out and bought, according to the Military Arms channel, the worst 9mm ammo ever. And we're going to see how that runs, because Tula was previously listed as the worst 9mm ammo ever. So we're going to try these out. Alright, new accuracy test. I'm going to go for the top right circle. Okay, so from 10 meters, it looks like the worst ammo in the world is actually the second worst ammo in the world, because it did significantly better than Tula ammo. I recommend the USA Forged cheap crap Winchester bulk ammo for the Arcus 98 DAC, at least in my case. That is perfectly acceptable. There's actually 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 6 rounds right where you want them to be. And then these were low, but they were also kind of close together, so that's probably just shooter error on my part. Anyway, pretty quick succession. Good accuracy, great pistol. You guys can't beat this for the money. Now I'm just gonna shoot a little bit and see what we get on these steel plates back here. All right, random shooting. All right, and that's it. The Arcus, you can't really go wrong at all. That's awesome. Highly recommended, guys, if you're looking for a budget 9mm that is Bulgarian surplus. They produce a good 9mm even though it comes in like a toy box. Very, very recommended. Seems to be accurate enough for you. I'm probably gonna get that accuracy down with further shooting, but I've put many mags through this gun, probably over 10 now, and there hasn't been a single failure at all. I'm loving it. I love the price. I love the look. I'm gonna work on that look, but I love the look right now. And I love the gun, honestly, you guys. This is one of the better buys that I've made. Highly recommended, military grade. Go for it. If you see it, go for it. That's all I have to say. The Hippie Gunner, out. All right, the 3-round gamble. I have 3 rounds at 100 yards trying to hit a 19-inch round disc. Missed. Missed. Hit! 3 times the charm. Thanks, guys. Just love this thing. Just freaking love it.